part 3 of my video series on the flat earth. I have figured out that most round earthers do appear to believe there is a firmament of some sort of atmospheric thing. And, astronauts do, because they talk about passing this thing. I don't know what it's called. Don't look at me. But anyways, it's interesting. And if the Earth, right, okay, it's contained. Okay, don't even have a good example. If this is Earth, and then there's the atmosphere around it, right, and it's holding the clouds, and while it's spinning, right, and it's going around the sun, right, so, yeah, theoretically, could work. Maybe. I'm gonna give it that it could theoretically work. Because I don't know how to disprove that. But for all you all out there that believe the Bible, what about Noah's Ark? And I dug around. I didn't dug around that much, but unfortunately, like other Bible accounts, it is often taken as a mere fairy tale. Noah's Ark. That is just sad that actual fellow Christians appear to literally believe that Noah's Ark is a fairy tale. God just wasn't in the fairy tale writing business. I don't know. He was not trying to write, Hansel and Gretel or something. And, but anyways. I believe there's proof of the firmament, for one. I think I've seen images on the internet with light refracting off of it that you can find. Of course, okay, round earthers do appear to believe in the firmament. So what is the proof point? Maybe is, did Noah's flood happen, right? Because if you've got all this water above, for Noah's flood to happen, okay, you would have needed more water than all of this to cover the earth, clearly, because else it would all be you need this water up here, otherwise it'd already be flooded, right? And if that was above the firmament, all this water, there's no way that the earth could even move through outer space, or it barely would move. It wouldn't move very good, effectively, because it would be greatly slowed down by this water. Or it wouldn't be moving in a perfect little arc like people say it is, because it would be forced, like, I don't know, somewhere, right? While it's moving through space. It would not move. If there was water above the firmament, there's no way that it would move, in a perfect little arc like that. So, bear with me, flat earthers, fellow flat earthians. We also believe that us flat earthians believe that the sun and the moon revolve in an arc, right? But they don't only go through a little bit of water, right? That's not much water. This is too much water. That would stop a planet quite a bit right there. And like I said, it would be like just it wouldn't be in no arc pattern. Anyway, so that's what I think a lot of what it hinges on is there proof that Noah's flood existed? And yeah, I you know what? I'm gonna say there is, because, and I'm really gonna annoy the round earthers. I'm really about to annoy you all so bad. So bad. What about these giant skeletons that people have found? Okay, that is that a mermaid? Okay, that's ridiculous. Okay, that's ridiculous. But some of these are authentic, right? That's a real scientist guy right there. With a real giant skeleton. I mean, we can all agree, right? I mean, I don't know, like, which of these giant skeleton... Okay, I don't know, right, which of these giant skeletons is real or fake. Okay. But can we please agree that is some real strong evidence that Noah's flood really did happen? Because how would all these giants die out if there wasn't a flood? I mean, big. Wait. Big, right? Big. Like, we are little peon, tiny little... We are grapes. Compared to them, we are nothing. And we did not back then when Noah's flood time happened, we did not have atomic bombs that I know of. You know, like, David got Goliath, the big giant, with a rock, right? And it did kill him, but I mean, he got lucky and slingshot his head just right? But, you know, I mean, so... But how many people could really get that lucky, for one? And besides that, I mean, the likelihood of us all going around with slingshots, right? This is how ridiculous round earth is to me. Goodness. The idea, okay. Oh. But go ahead, round earthers. Go ahead and tell me that we all went around with slingshots, okay? It'll make my Friday. Tell me that we all went around with slingshots, alright? I mean, we all went, okay, one evening, the giant mothers and their childrens and everything, okay? I mean, that would be terrible if we did, but go ahead and tell me that you would have to... If you were to stick them with arrows, think about it. You're talking about a pretty big person right there. I mean, us normal little peon people, it takes like, you know, 5 bullets to kill us, right? You know, like a few. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's epic. Even the idea of it is epic. Like, would that really even happen? Without a flood. You know what I'm saying? Like, would that happen? Are you all going to tell me that literally, that everybody was like, all of us small people were like, hey, we got off all those giants, like all their kids and everything. Okay, let's go tonight. Let's arrow gazillion them with a bunch of arrows and rocks. And if you did not kill, and it would have to be a mass event of everybody killing those giants, and it would have to, you know, like, you would have to have maybe 10 people per giant, right? I mean, it would have to, I mean, this giant might fight back, and it's gonna stomp you, and it might bite your head off, okay? It might bite your head off, grab a whole bunch of you, and bite your head off, okay? A whole bunch of you, alright? So you gotta have a lot of people to kill even one giant, else they're gonna, because you gotta account for, they're gonna bite your heads off. I believe in the word of God. I mean, but it would have to be done all at one time. You would have that, it would, I mean, to kill off all the giants. Else they might hide somewhere, and if you got 2 of them hiding somewhere, and 2 of them hid somewhere in a cave or something, and you lost track of 2 of them, and then they had babies, and then their kids had kids, and their kids' kids had kids. You see? How hard would it? That would be near impossible to wipe off the giants off the earth, unless there was a flood. But you all go ahead, you round earthers, and tell me, for my Friday night entertainment, that of course, because, it came undone, that of course, we all, because, you know, we're, maybe you'll say we're all Native Americans. We all have that native tribal spirit about us, eh? That we were all like, yeah, tonight is the night. I'm having fun right now. Proceed to talk below and have a great day.